Akash. How are you? It's a pleasure to meet with you with this long distance, but even though we're so far away, we're so close.
Yes, Luz Maria, I think about it many times too, that the technology has shrunk the world really, and it's really amazing how each one of us can be connected from so far. It's unbelievable and it's beautiful.
Yes, I believe so too. It amazes me, and I feel very grateful that we can have this conversation. Akash, we're having a situation around the whole world that we really know little about, but the only thing that we do know is that something that it's not invisible, okay, something that it's very, very little that we cannot see can hurt us so much. And I don't really want to talk with you about coronavirus, and I would really want to talk to you about what fear is making us, because fear, you cannot see it either, but it can also kill us. And it's really worrying me, and it's making me very sad that friends close by are like saying bye-bye to the world and committing suicides and depression all around the world. So I want to talk to you about this, and we really need you to give us some hope and some peace to all the people that are more afraid of being afraid than really just getting sick, you know?
Yes, Luz Maria, we are definitely undergoing a very strange time. Yeah, doesn't enough is being talked about it. It's all over the place. Recently, Gurudev, my master, Sri Ravi Shankar, said it's almost like a third world war that we are facing right now, you know. And as you exactly said that, and this time the enemy is unseen. Now, I have a different understanding of all these things, Luzma. Yes, there is no doubt that the whole world seems to have lost the hope, and all that we see around is uncertainty and fear. A lot of uncertainty and fear. You're right. People are losing their loved ones. They are losing their jobs, etc. And what do we need to do at this time? First thing, you know, whenever the situations are the most difficult in our lives, Luzma, they usually say that the moment we are scared, half of our war is already lost. It is a saying that the fear makes you lose half of you've already lost the war the moment the fear is there. All around the world, everybody, even in Mexico, I know people are very strong. Just like in India, adverse situations are not something new. Yes, and I've been traveling the whole of Latin America for quite some time right now. I know the whole countries out here are not very old. It is maybe a history of 300 to 400 years. And each one of, you know, people out here, whenever I talk to them, their grandparents, their ancestors, they came in very difficult times out here. So what I'm trying to tell you is that difficulties have always been there. All our parents, our grandparents, their parents, they came through and they came through really, really difficult times, from world wars to economic downfalls. But what I want to tell all the people today is that we have always persevered through everything. Humans have persevered. So this is what people really need to understand, is that your strength, your human strength, is bigger than anything we know. And don't let fear overcome you. Do not lose the hope. We will for sure make through it. In fact, we will bounce back stronger. We will bounce back much more mature. And there is no doubt, Luz Maria, that such situations, of course, apart from giving us difficult times, they also give us a certain level of maturity. I have so many friends, so many people getting in touch who are now seriously thinking about life in a deeper way. I have so many friends coming back to me and telling them that they're at the same time, because this fear, and they're rethinking life, and they're also grateful for all the things that they have, Luz Maria.
Yes, you made me think something about what you were saying, that in civilization we've been through adversity and we've lived wars, and what really like catches my attention is that maybe if the war was in Europe, okay, so then we wanted to get to Argentina, or we wanted to go to Mexico, and right now what's happening is global. Like there's nowhere to run, there's nowhere to hide. Home. Okay, yeah. So yes. What I think I would love for you to talk about it, but our home right now for every human being is our body, is our spirituality. So what kind of home do we want to go to run away to, inside, so we can be safe? So what are those keys or those instruments that we have to carry, not to the war, but inside ourselves, to conquer peace and to conquer that wellness in our heart that we're seeking, right?
Totally. See, Luzma, I would say the first thing again, that fear or uncertainty or doubts, the first step is to overcome that. Because the moment you're overtaken by this, half of the war is already lost, and it affects your immunity, it affects your state of mind. So today when the doctors are saying that the most important thing today we really need to battle is our state of mind, I really want to tell everybody that please give utmost importance to yourself, to your minds. Remember that apart from everything else, we need to learn how to relax. Yeah. So most importantly, I would request each one of them to give themselves time. If you notice, many of us are ending up abusing our senses because we have nothing else to do. Of course, apart from many people are working from home, but then the rest of the time is always in front of the television, watching news or or social media or TV. Now it is very nice not to bombard our mind with too much of information nowadays. That is the first thing which I would say. Please give your senses, the 5 beautiful senses, a little break. So even if it is for 1 or 2 hours every day, the first important thing is if they could start doing some exercises at home. Everything is available online today, and if they can learn some exercise, some new technique, or yoga, right, which is available freely online. Secondly, if you could learn some breathing techniques, they are like healing. Breathing can really help us flush out our negative emotion toxins from the body. We call it pranayamas. Pranayama and yoga is the need of the hour, because you can sit at home and do it so these are the 3 important things. Secondly, how do people spend time at home, and what could divert their attention from fears is putting ourselves into some kind of creativity. It is so beautiful. Like I would say, for last few months, Luzma, I've become a good cook. I've started cooking some dishes, something new, breads, bakery. People could start painting. People could start. There are many people I see that they've started learning guitar. reading books. So it is important for all of us to disconnect from what is happening out there.
Yes.
Why? Because there's no other way. If we keep thinking about it all the time, it will take the toll on our health.
Yeah, and it's clear that it's not a step of ignorance. It's not that you don't want to know about the world, but you have to put attention to yourself, to your body, to your energy, to your state of mind, right? It's not like, okay, I prefer not to see, and if I don't see, it's not happening. But you have to see for yourself, for your peace. I would love, Akash, if you can give us like a really quick, I know you have many techniques, I know it's endless, but one breathing technique, very easy to relax our mind, to settle our body here in the here and now.
I would say we could do something beautiful. It's an ancient technique called ujjayi. What you need to do is just sit down straight, and you need to take in your breath through your throat with your, not through your mouth, but through your nose. It's like this. When the air passes, we constrict our throat a little, and it makes a little hissing sound. So I'll say it again. What it does is it activates this center around here, thereby taking in more energy inside. And also it has an immediate calming effect on our mind. It's very easy. We can just sit anywhere right now and take it. See, the normal breath is like this. And the ujjayi breathing is through your throat.
Yeah, like making a little hiss sound. Like if we wanted to do like this in the window, but with our mouth closed, right?
Yes, perfect. You remember it. Yes, exactly. So
and
once
this,
again,
you recommend like many minutes at each day, in the morning, in the night?
So see, sound, when you make it through your mouth closed, you breathe in and you just sit wherever you are, and you keep taking these deep ujjayi breaths, breathing in through your throat like this. And you will start noticing just 5-7 minutes, immediately they start having a calming effect onto you. It's very important.
Thank you, Akash. We love you so much. We miss you here in Mexico, but I'm sure we're going to hug each other very soon.
We will meet soon, my dear. And once again, I would like to give my love to people, and please keep the faith. Keep the faith. That is your strength. And please know everything will be fine. And we will make it through this situation. We have done it before. We will do it now again. We will be stronger. All right. Please take care. Keep doing the good work.
Thank you so much. Kisses. Bye.